Hey guys, welcome back. It's Dot. Got a couple hours sleep and now I'm up early again to do another episode of Minecraft. Once again, we're underground, about 26 blocks deep, creating the beginnings of a mob system so that we can grab a hold of goodies that mobs create. This is an early version of a system created by Ethos, who, as you've heard me say a bit ago, is just an incredible genius type guy in this program. Inside here is an elevator that we're going to use to get the bad guys up to the surface where we are. And in this area I had created channels that we're going to put water in so that when they spawn up here they'll fall in. And this is, like I said, behind, so these channels are going to have to be programmed to move them along here and then funnel them in right here and head on up to the surface. Most of the pads are going to be like this one, 14 by 14. So that's one pad, and this is another pad. I want to put another full-size pad down there and another one down there. Well, at the end of our last episode, we were working on these slightly different pads. If we come over here, like I said, this is the elevator that's going to lead up to the surface. But this chunk of rock here is rather large, and that's because in addition, I have created a little base that we can use to store some of the stuff that we're going to be generating without having to constantly go back to the surface or create chests out in the middle of the work area, which probably wouldn't be too good. So before we continue for today, we're just going to lighten our load a little bit. I think it's this one down here. Yeah. So I'm going to take some of this stuff. Actually, these maybe we'll just add to our furnaces. You know, as we find more of this stuff, actually maybe, yeah. We'll continue to do this. Okay. Let's see, 48 of those. All right, I've got 12 cobble I'll put here. This is food up here, and we've already got 59 that we're carrying, so we don't have to worry about that. This is also going to be where we store all the goodies that we find. Okay, so I think we're good. This is going to be for water when we get it. We haven't found it yet, but down that away is another little mini cave system that's got water in it. When we made this pad, we came across one of numerous little caves that we're going to find. And in order for this type of a system to work, you want to make sure that you can guarantee that your area will be the only area that monsters will spawn in. So every time you find one of these caves, you got to get in there with your torches and light it up. We will fix this. You know, we'll fix the ceiling, fix the floor later. I want to come back and get the goodies later on. But anyways, we wanted to finish the two oddball ones. This guy. And if we just take a look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see that? It's not exactly the full size. Remember, these pads are 14 by 14. So I'm actually going to start over here in this corner today. And again, this was extra height. So let's see here. We had two for the size of the wall and 2 for them. So really, that's as high as it has to be. So this is going to have to be filled in at some later time. But we need to continue our channel down so that we can finish this one. And we're going to go in 14. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, I'll try to be careful that you guys can see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then we're going to go an extra 2 so that we can create the channel in the back. Alright, so then we'll come back out and we'll make it full width. And I'm using a enchanted pickaxe that is very powerful, Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. So we have got some serious power here. Now I'm just going up the extra 2. And then we'll just quickly come down through here. I mean, look at this, whether it's regular stone or dirt. I mean, it comes through dirt almost as easy as cutting through paper. It's amazing. I want to be careful we don't put holes. No reason, I'm just a little anal that way, I guess. I like everything to look neat and in its place. Okay, so here we go. We've got a nice corridor here. Alright, this is the edge or the corner of another pad. So again, the monsters are going to spawn up here. I like to take the corners out so that we have a way, easily of kind of coming up here, and then just to kind of make it easier for us to see, I just start with that, and then a neat place for us to put some light sources. Okay, alright, so that one, we'll finish that edge off. So it's not as wide. I mean, look at here, we had to come down here, so we're missing all of this. So this pad and the pad on the opposite side are going to be, a little bit smaller, but that's okay. It's perfectly okay. So what I want to do now is take a little more of this channel out, so that we can do the corner over here and get some light over here. So here's our step. There's the 2 where they stand. Take 2 more out over here. So we can go 1. Oh, see, and you're going to have lots of this stuff. And we'll do one over here. Alright. So this will help us with this corner. And again, we'll put some light in here. Okay. And now we can come and get rid of these guys. That's where the water's going to go, so we don't want to put torches there. Alright, so now we are going to finish off the back side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and look at this, 14. Okay, so now let's come back and check this out and make sure we didn't goof. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 2 for the channel over here. See? So 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to have a lot of flint. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And some pretty Minecraft music. There we go. Alright, so now we come over here to this corner. We'll knock this one off. And you can see that this is going to be kind of small over here. I'll just put one torch, well, just to make it correct. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a small pad. Okay, it's kind of shaped like an L, kind of comes over to there. Okay, but that'll finish off of that pad. All right, so now I'm going to take this channel over this way and continue for this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I know you can't see. And actually, I don't know if I did that totally correct. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 14 was right there. Okay, so there's 14, and then we'll put 2 for a channel. So these 2 are the channel. And I think if we continue this way, we're going to see some daylight. Because I think we started this already. At least I hope we did. Okay, I'm going to stop there because maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't. Okay. All right, let's come back out here. We'll take these 2 out. This is a pretty straightforward section here, and like I said, Ethos had made the comment that it does not have to be 3 tall, which I was under the impression it had to be for any spawner. Spawner. At least the ones for those towers had to be. I'm not sure why though, but I'm almost wondering if you could make a tower that was only 2 high. That would allow you to make a tower of the same height. However, it would still have the ability to have lots of extra levels on it. Okay, and again, if we did our work right, see this? These 2 should be the same width and whatnot. Okay, so now this channel is good. Now what we're going to do is just take out a little of this so that we can finish the corner on this side. Maybe one more. Then we'll come back here and our step up. Followed by 2 in each direction. 1, 2, 1, 2. You don't have to do it this way. I just think it makes it a little easier to kind of see what you're dealing with. Okay, so we've got the channel here, the channel here. Okay, now I'm actually going to do the count because I don't know how far down there I went. And actually, I'll take a torch with me this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12. 13. Aha, look at that. 14, and it ties in. Perfect. Alright, so now we'll just take out the remainder of the channel. And then we can come along here. Okay, knock in. Oh, and look at that. Okay. And again, this is going to be the back side of this pad. Let me just come along here and make sure we didn't lose any. Okay, so you want to make it so that these pads are normally square shaped like this guy, except for these two that are going to be, you know, in the vicinity of this block where our base is. But you want them to line up the same on one of the sides. So this particular channel and the channel over here, and then where they wrap around and cut in, that cut in is actually in line with this channel, and that's why we actually had gone through the back to ensure that that was correct. So now we've got those two fleshed out. So now what I'm going to do is just to speed up, to clear out the remaining stuff on these pads. All right. Let me take a breather to eat here, and then I'm just going to do a speed up as I get rid of the stuff on both of these pads. All right. All right. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so that does it. So we've got these two oddities back here. Not too bad, not too bad. Now I'm thinking about some possibilities here. We could make I was thinking of an additional pad back there instead of an additional pad back here. But actually, I think we could probably do that, and that's what I did in my mock-up that I showed you in the other world. I don't think I would go 3 back, but I do believe we could do that. Okay, so this now is the basic layout in a large rectangle that is comprised of 4 of these pads. So now I think we can just go nuts with a speed up where we can add in 2 more pads down there. So one over here and one over here, and then one over here and one over here. So that would get us up to, what is that, 4, 6, 8 pads total, and then we'll consider some additional pads. Okay, so the rest are standard. So we've got a straight shot wall all the way down here that we can now cut up to create 2 more of these. And remember, each one is 14 by 14 with a 2-block channel in between them all. Okay, all right, so my goal, and I'm going to do this in speed up, is to create 2 more pads here and 2 more pads down there. All right, and then I'll be back. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay guys, I'm back. I added these two pads. I didn't get to the FAR 2 yet because this takes time. So I'm at 42 minutes now, and I am trying to keep it down to 30 minutes. A lot of this will be sped up, so that will be a help. But you can kind of already begin to see, how massive this thing is going to be. It doesn't have to be layers because there's just a ton of surface area down here. And like I said, once we take care of all the other little places that they could possibly spawn out of, we're going to be able to get a ton of mobs coming through here. So the next bunch of things we're going to want to do is just continue making these pads until they're gone, and that's kind of going to be boring. I could do probably another 1 or 2 full episodes just digging out these pads, but like I said, the basic process is the same. So I think what I'll do is, do I have anything here? No. You know what? I do want to do something. I want to move this, and I want to move this. I want to swap these two. So it's a little easier to get at that. And then we'll put there we go. We'll just do this instead. Yeah, so I don't, it's going to take a nice chunk of time to dig out the other pads. So I think to save us some work and some time, that might be the way to go. Look at the iron that we've gotten already. And I get very hungry eating this rotten flesh. It doesn't sustain you very long. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's hop up here. Okay, so if you get a lay of the land here, I've added those two pads in. Okay, so what I'll do is off camera I will make 2 more pads over there. Okay, 4 more pads over there, and then 4 more pads over there. So that'll be what? 4, 8, 12, that'll be 16, almost 16 with these little guys. 16 pads total. And I'm just trying to think of the way he described it. You have 2 there, you have 2 there, and then he diagrammed it out if you wanted to expand. That's what's nice about this system. I could stop right here and I could get all the water systems in place, finish the mob evader, and I could actually get this thing working right now. And then later at my leisure I could come in and add more pads. But since this is kind of a pretty cool build, and it's going pretty easy, I think what I'm going to do is just what I had said. So let's say we'll have 4 going straight down, so I need to add 2 more down there, and then I don't know if I want to do 4, because that's wow, that's an awful lot. Actually, alright, here's what I'll do. Forget that. I'll add the 2 down here, so we'll have 2 straight shots of 4. Then over here I'll do 2 more over here. I won't do the corners. I'll do 2 more over here, and then 2 more over here. The most efficient pad placements are the ones closest to where your mob evader is. So doing the corner ones are putting them farther away from here. So even a pad behind this one is closer to here than one way over here. Okay, I mean, if they're sitting on the corner, that's fine, but what if they were way, like where those torches are, but way over there? It would just take too long to get over here. Okay, so if you think of it, and of course I don't have anything to do, it'll be like a big, kind of a big fat plus sign. like that, and we'll go that route. Okay. All right. So I've emptied my pockets. You can actually see that we're almost done with this because I believe. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I had extra pads in the one I was doing. I don't think I did. You know, by the time I finish those 2 pads, that enchanted pickaxe is going to be gone. And then I went through an additional diamond pickaxe before I was done. So, you know, I mean, look at this. We've got an entire chest of cobble already, half a chest of dirt, you know, even some of the stuff that came out of here. And we've only used 1 pickaxe to do the entire thing. Okay? Alright, so I am going to bid you farewell down in this corner because this wall here is where I'm going to work next to add 2 more pads. Alright, so when I see you next, all the pads are going to be roughed out like this. Alright? Okay, have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.